The solution to all of your financial problems, the answer to every prayer for provision you have ever whispered in the dark, is at this very moment on its way to your bank account. A life-changing sum of money, sent to you by a billionaire you have never met. You have been chosen. You have been selected. But I have come to you now, in this final hour, to warn you. Do not rejoice. Do not celebrate. This is not a blessing. It is a terrible and beautiful curse. This is an urgent prophecy from my Archangel Michael. A billionaire is sending you money. But every single dollar is a spiritual link, a poisonous chain, to the soul of an innocent person they have destroyed. My child, you have worked so hard for so little. You have a heart of pure gold, but a wallet that is filled with dust. You have watched others with less integrity, less kindness, less talent, move ahead in this world, and you have wondered, in your quiet moments, when, Lord? When will it be my turn? You have felt that the universe owes you a debt. And you are right. But the payment that is now rushing toward you is not from my hand. It is from the hand of a thief. And the money is not just money. It is stained with the tears, the pain, and the despair of another. It is a Trojan horse, and if you allow it to enter the gates of your life, it will release an army of sorrow into your soul. The transfer of this cursed money has already been initiated in the digital, unseen world. At this very moment, 7:08 p.m. on this Sunday evening in Darbhanga, Bihar, and at every corresponding second across the globe, the poisoned wealth is moving through the secret channels of the world's financial systems. It will arrive in your account, a beautiful and tempting number on your screen, by the time the banks open on Monday morning. You have until the sun rises on that new day. You have only the sacred hours of this night to build a divine and holy firewall around your life, a shield that will see this false gift for what it is, and will reject it with a power that will shake the very foundations of the sender's dark kingdom. The scoffers, the unaware, the ones so blinded by their own desperation that they would gladly drink poison if it was offered in a golden cup, they will accept the money. And they will inherit a sorrow that no amount of money can ever heal. But you, my child, you were chosen to see the truth. The billionaire who has chosen you is a man who has conquered the entire material world, and in doing so, has become a ghost in the spiritual one. He is a soul trader. A man who made his vast fortune not through hard work or brilliant ideas, but through a dark and terrible pact. Long ago, to defeat a great rival, he made a deal with a power of the lower realms. A deal that allowed him to not just bankrupt his rival, but to steal their entire destiny, their very life force, their soul. And the money, the great and terrible fortune that he now possesses, is the physical, earthly manifestation of that stolen soul. But he has learned a terrible truth. That stolen wealth carries with it the full, crushing, karmic weight of the victim's pain. It is a fortune haunted by the ghost of the one who was destroyed. And now, the billionaire is trying to escape the consequences. He is trying to launder the soul. And he has chosen you. He is trying to offload the terrible karmic debt that is attached to his money. And his plan is as cunning as it is evil. He will gift a portion of this stained money to a pure, unsuspecting, and righteous soul. A soul like yours. He believes that by doing this, he can trick the universe. He believes that your goodness, your purity, will absorb the curse. That you will get the money, but you will also inherit the crushing despair, the terrible sadness, the string of awful luck, that is spiritually attached to it. He is trying to pay you to take his damnation from him. He is trying to trade his hell for your peace. This is the ultimate injustice. To use your own goodness, your own pure heart, against you. That feeling you have sometimes, of carrying a sadness that is not your own. That empathic nature that makes you absorb the pain of the people and the world around you. The enemy, this billionaire, has studied you from afar. And he is trying to use your greatest and most beautiful gift of empathy as the very mechanism of his trap. He is trying to make you absorb the ultimate pain, the pain of a stolen and destroyed soul. But we will not allow it. Tonight, we will not just refuse his offer. We will send his dark and terrible package, and all of its attachments, back to him, its rightful owner. The divine reversal of this spiritual and financial attack will be an act of holy and sovereign accounting. You will declare your own spiritual books to be balanced and closed to all fraudulent and cursed transactions. You will protect your soul from inheriting a debt that is not yours. This ritual is a declaration of your spiritual and financial purity. You will need two simple things. The first is your wallet, your purse, the physical object that represents your own finances, your own earthly wealth. The second is a single, perfect, living leaf. Pluck it from a houseplant, or from a tree outside. This leaf represents my economy. It represents natural, pure, clean, and divinely given abundance. It is wealth that is born of life, not of death. Now, I want you to open your wallet or your purse. And I want you to place this single, green leaf inside of it, in the very place where you would normally keep your money. You have just made a profound spiritual statement. You have just declared that your own financial house is already full, that it is already occupied by the pure and holy abundance of the living God, and that there is no room for any other, tainted form of wealth. Now, you must close your wallet. And you must hold it in both of your hands. And you will speak a decree of divine insulation. A declaration that will make your entire financial life a fortress that no cursed money can ever enter. Say these words aloud: this house is full. This treasure is pure. Against the thief's gold, my soul is secure. Let the tainted return to the sender's own door. With these words, you have done it. You have sealed your own financial world. You have declared that your spiritual account is not open for public deposit. And you have created a holy and divine barrier. And when the billionaire's cursed money, which is at this very moment flying through the digital world, tries to enter your account on Monday morning, it will be met with this barrier. And it will be rejected. And not only will it be sent back, but it will carry with it a divine and heavenly audit, a spiritual investigation into its own dark and terrible origins. To confirm that your fortress is sealed, you must type these words: my accounts are now closed to the darkness. Do it now. The shield is being raised. Stop. Do not touch your wallet. I have just been shown the true identity of the victim whose soul was stolen. And my child, it will shake you to your very core. The soul that was stolen, the fortune that was taken, did not belong to a stranger. It did not belong to a business rival. Listen to me now. It belonged to one of your own ancestors. Think of your family tree. The faces of your parents, your grandparents, the stories of those who came before. Feel the strength, and the struggle, of your own lineage. That strength, my child, has been under a secret and terrible attack for generations. Here is the secret within the secret. The billionaire's great fortune was not just built on a random act of evil. It was built upon the ruins of your own family's legacy. Generations ago, one of your ancestors was on the verge of creating a great and lasting fortune, a legacy of prosperity and blessing that was meant to be passed down to you, and to your children. And the ancestor of this billionaire, through a great and terrible act of betrayal, stole it all. The inheritance that was stolen from your family generations ago is now, in a final and mocking act of diabolical pride, being returned to you. But it is being returned as a cursed and poisoned gift. The billionaire is not just trying to offload his own karmic debt. He is trying to mock your entire bloodline, by giving you back your own stolen fortune, but now, it is poisoned with the very pain of the one from whom it was stolen. This changes everything. This is no longer about a random spiritual crime. This is a direct, personal, and generational war. And you, my child, you are the chosen champion of your entire lineage. The sunrise deadline on Monday morning is no longer just your last chance to reject a curse. It is your last and only chance to not only reject the poisoned inheritance, but to reclaim the original, pure, and powerful fortune and legacy of your entire family. You are not just a random recipient. You are the rightful heir, coming to claim the throne that was stolen from your great-grandfather. Because you have waited, because you have listened with the heart of a true heir, you now see the truth. This is not an act of charity. It is a profound and terrible insult. And you are not just a random person. You are the one your ancestors have been waiting for. You are the one with the strength to finally balance the books and to take back your kingdom. The signs of this truth will now become clear to you. You will suddenly and for no reason think of a specific ancestor. It may be one you have met, or one you have only seen in old photographs. Their name, their face, will pop into your head. This is not a random thought. This is your ancestor, stepping forward from across the veil to be your witness, and your ally, in this great and final battle. Next, an old object in your home, a piece of your own family history, will suddenly fall, or it will become noticeable to you in a powerful way. This is a sign from your entire lineage. They are crying out for justice. They are crying out for restoration. And they are telling you that you are their chosen champion. Now you must act. You must reject the poisoned and insulting inheritance. And you must, in its place, lay a new, holy, and righteous claim to the original, pure, and powerful fortune of your entire bloodline. This is a declaration of generational repossession. You must type with the full and awesome authority of a king reclaiming his own throne, "I claim the original inheritance." As you type these words, a new legal claim is being filed in the court of heaven. A claim that will override the billionaire's false and poisoned gift, and that will begin the great and glorious process of restoring what was stolen from your family, long ago. The grand restoration, the final and victorious act of your holy repossession, is now at hand. You will now perform the ritual with your wallet and the leaf. But you will do so with a new and royal intent. You are not just protecting yourself from a curse. You are making the down payment on a kingdom. You are declaring that your house, your wallet, your soul, will only accept the pure and original currency of your own family's blessing. And when the billionaire's tainted transfer tries to enter your account on Monday morning, it will be met by your divine firewall. And it will be rejected. But something more will happen. The divine audit that is triggered will not just investigate the money. It will investigate the true and original ownership of the billionaire's entire fortune. And it will find the signature of your ancestor all over the original deeds. And the great and slow and unstoppable process of divine and universal justice will begin. The billionaire's empire, which was built on a stolen and rotten foundation, will begin to crumble. And you, my child, you will not receive his tainted and cursed cash. Instead, new, clean, and holy path to your own true prosperity will be miraculously opened for you. An idea for a business that is connected to your family's history. A sudden and unexpected opportunity in a field your ancestor once mastered. The discovery of a lost and forgotten family asset. The original blessing of your bloodline, the one that was stolen from you so long ago, will now be restored to you, in a pure, holy, and powerful new form. This is my divine law. Ask David, a young man from rural Ohio. His family had been poor for generations, but they always told the story of their great-grandfather, who had owned a vast and prosperous farm that had been stolen from him by a ruthless industrialist in the city. David was struggling with a mountain of debt. He received this message. He thought of his great-grandfather. He claimed his inheritance. The next morning, Monday morning, he received a strange and unexpected call from a lawyer in the city. A decades-old clerical error had been discovered in the county records. A large, central parcel of his family's original land, the parcel with the original farmhouse and the well, had never been legally transferred. It was still, after 100 years, in his family's name. And a major corporation wanted to lease it from him for a fortune. That same week, the descendant of the industrialist, a modern billionaire, filed for a mysterious and catastrophic bankruptcy. The stolen kingdom had been returned to the true king. Do you see? It is your turn. You know someone whose family has a story of a great and tragic loss. A stolen business. A lost fortune. A legacy that was cut short. You are their hope. You are the one who can show them that it is not too late, that the book of justice is never closed. Send this message to them now. You are not just sending a video. You are sending them the deed to their own lost inheritance. Now, a final task. You must listen to this message one more time. The first time, you listened as a victim. The second time, you will listen as the heir. But I have hidden a secret for you. The number of times I say the word money, or fortune, or wealth, in this message is the exact number of generations that your family's blessing has been stolen and suppressed. You do not need to count. Your spirit will hear the number, and your claim will be for all of them. The first listen was for the battle. The second is for the full and complete restoration of your entire lineage. The fake inheritance is rejected. The true kingdom is claimed. To close the book on your family's long and painful history of lack, and to open the first glorious page of your new and divine and restored prosperity, you must seal your victory now. Let all the realms, seen and unseen, hear your decree. Type, the debt has been repaid.